Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, this has been a strange, undeniably topsy-turvy year for Quincy Notre Dame Lady Raiders soccer. But clearly this team has learned from adversity, and tonight they found themselves in it big time, down 2 goals in the 74th minute, trying to keep their season alive against Pleasant Plains. Way to go to work. Erica Obert, no, she is denied by the pole, but there's Olivia Dreyer to punch it home. Miss Dreyer hustling to get the ball out of the net, back to center field to restart. Q&D attacking 3 minutes later. 3 separate misses, including one here by Sarah Arnold, but look at Molly Penn tying this thing up and forcing OT. And in the second 10-minute overtime, Q&D somehow makes the miracle complete. Erica Obert, slow burn. That turns out to be the difference. The Lady Raiders are alive and kicking and into the regional championship game as they win 3-2 over Plains in comeback fashion. Up next for them, another potential miracle. They will be the underdogs against Rochester, who was a winner tonight over Lutheran 6-1. That game on Friday at Rochester at 4:30. Also, MACOMB's fine soccer season comes to an end at the hand of Williamsville 8-0. Regular season soccer, Keokuk dispatching with Fort Madison. Skyler Johnston with 4 goals on the night there. And Holy Trinity, no problems dispatching with Mid-Prairie-Wellman. Final count in that one was 6-1. How about some softball today? Q&D MACOMB going at it. Ashley Wensing proving it's tough to beat perfect. 10 strikeouts and a perfect game today, and a big second inning, I should say, behind her. Peyton Oden right here doing her thing, driving in the first run of the frame. There would be many more. Ariel Gengenbacher, who today collected her 100th career hit. This is pretty nifty, an RBI double to make it at that point 3-0. More to come in the frame. A 5-run second, keyed by Carly Wilson as well. Nice piece of hitting for her, but the story in this game, again, Ashley Wensing with the perfect game and the 10 strikeouts. None too shabby there as Q&D gets the win 10-0. Also in the docket today, GRIGGSVILLE-PERRY, too much for Carrollton. Lexi Kessinger with a big day at the plate for the Lady Tornadoes. Farmington, too much for BWP. TRIOPIA losing to Western today by the final count of 9-6. Quality win for Kinsey Hall and West Hancock as they beat Brown County 2-1 your final there. Pittsfield, too much for Southeastern. Central gets past PAYSON despite the heroics from Emily Mast, and Beardstown shutting down Midwest Central behind Maddie Craig. We've got some baseball today as well. Doubleheader today between MACOMB and Camp Point Central. Alec Drake on the hill. He's signing tomorrow. More on him at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Great piece of pitching from him. Then the offense comes to life behind him. Travis Osbury right here driving one home. And Paul Briney, who's going to sign with Quincy University a little later this week as well, driving home another ribby on the misplay here by Central. Game number 1 goes to MACOMB. Final count in this one was 6-4, but the doubleheader turned out to be a split. Camp Point Central bounces back nicely in the second game to win by a 10-1 decision. Elsewhere in the docket today, huge day from West Hancock. Big day of hitting from Nathan Cameron with a couple of ribbies to pace the Titans past visiting Brown County. Also, Illini West gets a big-time win. Kyle Baker on the hill. Nolan Ard sets a new program record for single-season runs scored today, so Illini West is rolling. Beardstown, too much for Abingdon. Rick Dour today, 3-hit shutout on the hill. 10 strikeouts in the affair as well. Had some good pitching performances today. Western behind 3 doubles from Noah Lynch beats Triopia at 9-8. Your final comeback in that one as Western would win it in the 7th. Also, Knox County falling to La Plata over in Missouri. We've got Scotland County, too much for Noviger, ending the regular season on an up note. Tigers have been good. Tyler Buford there, 3 for 5 at the plate today with 3 ribbies. Also, Hannibal, just a little bit too much for Highland. Chandler Moffitt, your hero in that game, with a couple of late RBIs. Palmyra beat Winfield 8-2 in the first game. Didn't get a final in the second game. It was 8-0 at last check in that one as well, as Palmyra went for the road sweep over Winfield. Also, Macon getting 3 home runs today on the road against visiting Canton, or at Canton, I should say, while visiting the Tigers. Also today, Quincy Notre Dame tennis, no match for Quincy High School. Nice job today for the Blue Devils as they knock off their crosstown rivals in straight cess fashion. 9-0 was your final there. And no lack of signing day festivities on this very busy Tuesday, with the Gate City and John Wood providing all the fun. All 4 individual features and stories are online now at KHQA.com, so you can watch them. But let me tell you what happened today. Johnny Dahl made good on his basketball pledge to Division I Stephen F. Austin to play for former WIU assistant Brad Underwood. Alexis Camp will join her brother, who's already at Wartburg as a very good baseball player. Alexis Camp will play tennis there. Lake and Bolt's now playing both basketball and tennis at Coe College. And John Wood and Q&D alum Sam Douglas will continue his basketball pursuits for Todd Creel over at McMurray. PERRY. Again, all of those features online right now at khqa.com, as well as our Student Athlete of the Week, one of 2 this week, as we check in with the phenomenal Lauren Paltatakis over at Holy Trinity, goal-scoring wizard and volleyball stud. So her story online now as well.
And you got another one coming up tomorrow at 6.
We've got another one coming up tomorrow as we visit Camp Point Central, and Ryan Freiberg, great quarterback, great defensive player, 3-sport star for them. So that's coming up tomorrow at 6 as well.
All right, look forward to that. We'll see you in a minute.
I was a typical jolly fat guy. I like to have fun, I like to laugh. The breaking point was when my wife says, "You want me to tie your shoes? Got to do something different." My family physician, he referred me up to the HMR program, and I said, "Sure, the plan is easy.